Tiffany Colors. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video, I have quite the amount of books here that I want to do the Share the Love tag that Elm Colors, Erica over at Elm Colors started. There's 10 questions all about coloring and what we love about coloring. And I really wanted to get this done and out before the end of February. Today is Saturday, February 22nd. I had some free time, so I thought I would film and hopefully get this out to you guys today. But yes, let me clear my desk. I've got the questions next to me and we can get started. So hang on just a minute. Okay, so the first question is, share a finished page you love and tell us what you love about it. Well, I could not pick just one. I had to pick three. I've been coloring for a very long time, and so it was kind of fun to go through a lot of my older books even and look for certain things and relive some of the fun coloring times that I had. But I narrowed it down to these three pictures. The first one is this girl out of Characters Through World and Times, Grayscale Coloring Book by Christine Karen. And I just remember absolutely enjoying the whole process of coloring. I love to do portraits, and so I always start with the skin tone first, then go to the hair, and then from there on. But I absolutely just love how even her jewelry came out. I believe I did this all with pencil. Yep, pretty much all pencil work. It was Prismacolor pencils. I love the color of her hair, that kind of strawberry blonde color. And then I remember going onto Pinterest and looking up patterns for her hair because she did not, I believe she did not have a pattern in her hair. Maybe she did and I picked the colors, but I'm pretty sure, I think she has thumbnails in the front. Let me see. Yeah, see, I mean, yeah, maybe she did have a slight pattern on the top of her bonnet or whatever, her kerchief bonnet. Geez, yeah, her kerchief. And I remember, though, going on to Pinterest and looking up a color palette. And then from there on, I knew what color to do her shirts. But yeah, I mean, she is one of my favorite portraits I've ever done. I always had worked on Hannah Lynn before moving over to Christine Karen. I still love Hannah Lynn. I have quite a few Hannah Lynn books. But yeah, I've always really enjoyed doing portraits and hair, probably because I'm a hairdresser, so that's why I like doing the skin and the hair. And yeah, she is definitely one of my favorites. The second favorite I had to pick was out of Creative Christmas Coloring Book by Marjorie Sarnat. And I remember just really enjoying the process of this page here. I did this at Christmas time, 2023. This is completely done with Crayola colored pencils, believe it or not, and like a sparkly jelly roll gel pen for the highlights there, the accents. You can see the gold. Anything gold, I think, is gel pen. You can kind of see it shine in the light. But yeah, this was so much fun because I'm usually not drawn to really busy, detailed pages. But for some reason, I just really was drawn to this. And I only wanted to use my Crayola because they keep a really sharp point and they leave a really soft effect. There's not a whole lot of pigment in those pencils. And sometimes that's what you're looking for, is just a really soft, light pastel effect. And so yeah, really love how this one came out. I don't believe I looked on Pinterest for any of this. I think this really was just me starting in one area and getting that done and then moving across and picking out colors for this and then down here. And yeah, it was just really a lot of fun, and I really love how this came out. I remember when I posted this on Instagram, I got a lot of people asking if I could do a tutorial for this, but I don't even know if I could recreate this. That's the thing. It's almost like you have to be in the mood to do something this intricate. And if you're not, you're going to rush through it and it's just not going to come out very good. So I believe this took me several days to finish. which is, again, probably another reason why I love it so much. It wasn't something quickly done, and it was all completely done with pencils. So I love working with colored pencils. And then the third favorite I want to show you is out of 50 Vacation Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. And I believe, where is it? I had it marked. Is it this one? Nope. Oops, sorry, you're getting a sneak peek of a February completed page. Oh my gosh, I can't put my marker back in. All right, I think it must be this tab here. No, geez. Here we go. It's this one. I did this one back in August of last year, so August of 2024. And I just love the cartoon effect that ended up happening with this page. So I believe I based it, I based it with alcohol markers, and I'm pretty sure I had a reference image on Pinterest to go by of these colors that I really liked, especially the sand. I remember seeing like cartoon image of the sand, and I'm like, ooh, I love the way that sand looks. I'm going to pick those out in Prismacolors. So I based it, I think, all in yellow, and then I did my Prismacolors over top. And then same thing with the purple elephant, and then the background colors. Oh, I just love anything really colorful and cartoony and bright. And I just absolutely love the way I shaded this one. And how it just makes it kind of look like it's 3D. Yeah, this is definitely a favorite of mine that I've done. And so, yeah, I had to show you guys this one. So those are the 3 pages that I, finished pages that I absolutely love. The next question, share an uncolored page you love. Okay, that would have to be out of Joanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. I have been collecting Joanna Basford since her very first book. I think that's when I started coloring, was when her very first Secret Garden book came out. And then I picked up that one and Enchanted Forest. I've done a lot in Enchanted Forest. But anyway, so I'm a collector of her books. And this one, this Worlds of Wonder, I mean, I love her new book that just came out too. I don't have it yet. But this, oh, I got 2 in here that I really like. Wait, is this the right one? I'm sorry, this is not the right one. It's Rooms of Wonder, not Worlds of Wonder, Rooms of Wonder. Okay, so this has the page that I absolutely love that I do not know how to tackle, and it's this sewing page. Because look at this craft room. Who would not want to have this craft room in their life? Like the desk and all the notions and bebobs in there. I mean, I don't usually tackle these type of pages, but I really want to do this one. I just don't know where to start. I believe Karen over at My Colorful Country Life, I know she's done this page, and I thought she talked about doing this page this year if she hasn't done it already. So I might have to watch her color along to figure out how I want to do this, because this page excites me, but it scares me at the same time. I don't want to mess it up. I already messed up one page in here, and I abandoned it because I didn't like the way it was coming out. I thought I would base with Crayola Super Tips. It's this closet. I really liked this page too. And, oh, I did not like the streakiness. I didn't like the colors I was using. I just absolutely abandoned it. I hope someday I can come back to it, but this book is just beautiful, and I really want to do it justice. And so, yeah, I had actually tagged this because I wanted to hopefully work on it this year. So we'll see if I get it done this year. It might take me quite a while with all these little pieces, but that is definitely a uncolored page that I absolutely love. And I hope I can eventually color it. Share number 3, share a book you love. Okay, I think I had a hard time picking out this one as well. Oh, wait, no, I think this was this one. Sorry, guys. I got a big stack of books here, and I can't remember what I had chosen for things or not. Okay, this is absolutely my favorite book of all time. I think I've said that several times in my completed pages videos or other videos that I've shown this book in. This is the original book by Emily Liedl Oberg that just came back into production. You'll know it, something fairy tales, whatever. It's Sagar Oxagnar is the original one. What year did I get this in? This came out in 2018, and I was so shocked that I was actually able to get this book when it came out. I think I happened to see it on Amazon, and I just hit the buy button. And yeah, I was privileged because for a long, long time, nobody could get this book. And then finally, she released it again with some new pages in it. And so I don't have the need to get the new one because I'm working through this one. I really want to finish this book at some point. I slowly have been working through it, trying to kind of work from front to back, but I have gone and skipped around as well to other pages. This is another favorite of mine that I did back in 2020, and that's all done with Crayola colored pencils as well. I love the soft effects that the Crayola gives. So yeah, this has to be my this is a more recent one. Yep. November of 2024, I did that one. But this absolutely has to be my favorite book of all time. I don't know. I think it's because it's hardcover. I love the smaller images and not so intricate. It's easily doable. I love that I can put in a border if I want to, or just lightly shade around the edges. There's no big backgrounds that I have to try and do. Here I did a background, but I did not like how it came out. So yeah, I just really love this book. And this has to be, I mean, her art style is just very unique. You don't really see this. Let me see if I can find some more pages for you guys to see, finished pages. You don't really see this type of art style that often. So it's just very unique. Oh yeah, I really like that one. That's an earlier one too, and I didn't date it. I want to say that might have been one of the first ones I did when I got the book. So that's probably from 2019. And I've got these two. So yep, this is my favorite book. Oh yeah, there's another one too. Of the two mice in the teacups. I think I did that for Christmas time coloring. So yeah, whenever I get the urge, I pull this out and we'll work on it slowly. Kind of taking my time because I don't want it to end where I love it so much. So yeah, that's my favorite book. Okay, share a background you love. So I've got a couple of backgrounds to show you. I'm really not a background person. I don't really like to do backgrounds. I don't know if I've done a good background in quite a while. I think both of these that I'm going to show you are older pieces that I've worked on. This is Daydreams by Hannah Carlson. We've all seen this, but this I got in 2016. This was one of her, it says second printing from 2016. So the paper in this is more, I don't know, it's different. It's more like coloring book paper. It's not like the paper in her other coloring books. So I think they were still figuring out what kind of paper to put in these books. But I'll show you the background that I chose that I really like. I like this background. I think I like it because it was one of the first watercolor backgrounds I ever did. And I believe I used my water aquarelle colored pencils because this is from 2017. I believe that might have been the year I got those pencils, and so I couldn't wait to try them out. Still not really a fan of watercolor, but every once in a while I will get the urge to do something, and it's usually for a background because I don't really like big open spaces. I like more contained spaces or spaces that have a border that I can kind of figure out what to do. So yeah, doing backgrounds is not my thing, but I do really like how this came out with the blue and the green and then the purple berries. I think that looks really good together. So that's a favorite. And then the second favorite background, oh, let's see. I think it's this. Nope, not that one. I got too many tags here. This one, I really like the background on this one. Well, I like the rabbit too, how the rabbit came out. But the background, it looks smoky and kind of not dreary, but it's just a different mood than I normally color. And so I wanted to make everything in the foreground really pop. So that's why I did more of a muted grayish with hints of black in the background, and I just really love the way it came out. I like the stars. I think there might even be some gold gel pen there to make it sparkle a little bit. But yeah, this is another background that I like. I didn't have very many backgrounds done, so I kind of was going through my books thinking, which ones am I going to pick? Because I don't have very many to choose from. But this one and the Daydream. So both my backgrounds I really like are out of Hannah Carlson books. Okay, share what types of pages you love to color. So I couldn't come on here and not show you a color by number. I think color by number is probably one of my favorites. When I first started coloring, there was not very many color by number books. And so I was so excited when Sach and Sachdeva came along, and oh, who else does good color? Well, now there's all kinds of good color by number books, but oh, I'm collecting, actually I probably should show you that. I'm also collecting all of the Creative Haven color by numbers. I really love those. So let's see, what was one of the first ones? I think it was this one. This Cat's Color by Number by Creative Haven. This is the first one I found. I found it in a bookstore, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Look how intricate that is. I want to do that. So I took some alcohol markers, and then I did some shading with colored pencils. Yeah, I really went to town in this book when I first got it, and I have not picked it up since. But definitely color by numbers. I love Creative Haven. And then the Spring Awakening book, I've had this for quite a while, and there's a page in here I really like, this one. Now, if you didn't see the numbers, would you even guess that was a color by number? I mean, I love having a plan. So like the fact that it's numbered and I don't have to worry about colors, but yet I can pick what shade of color or what tone of color, or if I want to use bright colors or duller colors, you still can be very creative with color by number. And I think that's what I like the most about it. This was based with alcohol marker, and then I also use my Prismacolor pencils in here, but this is a favorite of mine, color by number book. And I have several color by number books. I would be here all day showing you guys all my color by number. But yes, those are probably my favorite type to color. And then next would be portraits, which I showed you in that Christine Karen. I will quickly show you a Hannah Lynn because I have quite a bit. Let's see which. I think I have the most. This is one of my favorites, Whimsy Girl Through the Decades. I have quite a few finished in here. I love doing portraits and these girls with their hair. I love the fact that this is through the decades, so you get to go and see all the different decades. I actually have a video up on my channel of all my Hannah Lynn completed pages and books. So definitely go check that out. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the description below so you can find it. But I go through all my Hannah Lynn books and I pick out. So yeah, portraits and color by number are probably two of the types of stuff I love to color. And then number 6, share what objects you love to color. So at the moment, I guess that is objects. So like portraits and indoor scenes. I really love coloring indoor scenes. So this Relaxing Corner book, when this came out, oh my God, I knew I had to have it. And I have colored several like pictures in this one. There's a kitchen and looks like a reading nook, and then this storefront bookshop. I know I did a living room too. I just love these little corner, like, I don't know, pages, indoor scenes. Here's Home Sweet Home. I know I did that one of this little country kitchen that I love. There's that one that's kind of darker. So I've done several in this one too. I just love doing indoor scenes. And then this one is Country Kitchen Charm. Another favorite of mine is in here for a kitchen. Where is it? Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of, but I also love that Harvest Time and all those bright colors. Oh, come on, where are you? I had it, just, did I mark it? No, of course. Oh, right here. This to me looks like a French country kitchen. And so I love how that came out. And that's completely done with pencil. I think pencil is probably my favorite medium. Pencil and then alcohol marker. But yeah, love, love, love how that one came out. So indoor scenes are the types of things I like to color. I don't really like doing backgrounds. Since those cute cozy books came along, I also like doing that. Here's another one, little corner. Let's see. I think I've got a favorite in here that I did at Christmas time. Yes, this one. Look at this little living room. So since these cute and cozy books came along, I've been really enjoying working with like the light sources and figuring that out and making it look so cozy and warm and inviting. So again, another indoor scene book. I've done several out of this book too. So yes, I would say that is the objects that I like to color. Share what embellishments you like to use. So my favorite things for I don't really do a lot of embellishments. I don't do a lot of stickles. I do have stickles, but I never use it. What I use is like Jelly Roll metallics. I have several of these. Jelly Roll Moonlight, I think. Jelly Roll Stardust. The Stardust are the ones that have more glitter in them and sparkle, where these kind of more metallic looking. And then, of course, I had to use my Jelly Roll White for all my little highlights and dots and stuff that I like to put on my pages. So that's what I like to embellish with. Other than that, I don't do much embellishing at all. It's mostly just with gel pens. Share what color you love to use on your pages. That's a good question because I don't think I have just one color that I absolutely use. I guess teal. If I had to pick a color, I guess I would pick teal because I really love the teal. I think I forgot to show you a background that I picked out as well because I couldn't decide. Here's another background that I really enjoyed. I thought maybe there was some teal on here. Well, there is a little bit. But I used a stencil for this one and then watercolored the clouds. So I thought that came out really cool. But yeah, if I had to pick a color, it would probably be teal is my favorite color to use. That I try to throw that color in my page somewhere. Share what other hobbies you love. Oh, I recently this year, in 2024, last year in 2024, I got into diamond painting. And I can show you one that I've been working on for quite some time. I've only ever finished 2 diamond paintings, and this is the third one. Hopefully I don't get a glare. And I only have like 2 more colors to do, so I need to finish this. This was supposed to have been done at Halloween. Obviously, you can tell it's a Halloween paint by number, but yeah, that's probably my only other hobby. I don't really coloring is my only hobby, and I just absolutely love coloring. This to me, I think the reason why I like it is because it's like color by number, because you have all the little numbers that you have to figure out where the diamonds go. So I think that's why I like this, because it's a lot like color by number. I knew that once I started I would like it, so I tried to not start that because I've gone down that rabbit hole and I've got all kinds of diamond paintings just sitting over there and I never even work on them. Okay, what other hobbies you love? Number 10, share what you love most about coloring in our wonderful community. So I love coloring because it's so relaxing. I think it's my one creative outlet that I can do and not feel like I can't like stop in the middle of a page. Like when I used to paint, I used to love to paint, but I used to have to sit and paint the whole day away. And that was back before I had my son, when I actually had the time to paint. And so when he came along, I really had no creative outlet. And then we would sit down together and color out of kids' coloring books, and I absolutely loved it. I noticed that my mind would just quiet and I would relax and I wouldn't worry about anything else going on but us coloring. And so then when adult coloring, I didn't even know adult coloring was a thing until I found Joanna Basford's books. And so I was like, oh, I just went overboard. And then YouTube, and I found all the YouTube. Back in the day, it was Jen with Reading from Pugs and Sammy over at Color and Chat with Sammy. And I used to love watching their videos and they would inspire me. And then, of course, I kept wanting to get new supplies. So that's what I love about coloring is the fact that the community is just so positive and we all help each other out. I love watching everybody's completed pages and get inspiration from all of each and every one of us. I also love that there's more colorists coming on board now than ever before. I love seeing since this new cute and cozy books have come on board. I love that there's new YouTube videos out there now to watch, and there's new inspiration and new creativity that we never even thought of with all the embellishments and the patterns and the decorating. Like, you could just really go nuts with your pages nowadays with all the products that they've come out with since back in the beginning. So yes, that's why I love coloring. It's just such a good creative outlet, and I love the community that we all belong to. So thank you so much, guys, for watching till the end of the video. If you want to do this tag, go over to Erica at Elm Colors. I'll leave her description below. So in the description below, I will put her info there so you can go check her out and see her original coloring tag and know what the questions are. She has it listed in that video. So yeah, anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.